All right, here's my take on it. How do you wake up in the morning? Do you wake up in a good mood or a bad mood? Do you wake up happy or pissed off at the world? A lot of times how we go to bed is how we wake up. That is, if we're fortunate enough to wake up. When you think about the countries that have bare minimum resources to any half decent quality of life, it should make one feel fortunate, right? Well, one thing about never having to suffer to that magnitude is people tend to feel privileged instead of fortunate. Me, I wake up with the mindset of appreciation for the slightest things that will probably blow your mind. I wake up with myself knowing that life doesn't owe me nothing. And I also wake up with the mindset that I'm very fortunate to be able to accomplish and achieve damn near anything I want and give my family a great life as I'm working my ass off for to this day. So, when you go to bed complaining about things that you are able to fix, you really show the universe just how ungrateful you are. And with that said, good evening, beautiful people. What's up, Tim?
Hey, what's up, bruh?
Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let everybody know that we are here every Monday and Friday, 6 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do.
That's right.
A part of the growth. We are growing, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, I'm so excited this Monday, man. We got some nice celebrity interviews that we're putting together. And I know we said that before, but we still got some things in the works. We just glad that you're here.
We working.
We're working.
As long as y'all keep coming in the house, we're going to keep bringing it to you.
And we're going to keep on welcoming you right here, ladies and gentlemen. How are you feeling on this Monday, brother?
Hey, man, I had a great weekend, man. My son, he's back playing basketball. We went up to Rockland yesterday, man. A great tournament, man. And
that's what's up, dude.
We had a good time, man.
A lot of people, man, they are very excited about, sports opening back up. I am, man. I'm excited, man. The things are trying to get back a little bit to the normal life. I don't think we're going to be normal like we was, man.
Right.
If we ever get to that point, man. But to be able to be around people, man, and just congregate, man, and love on some folks, man, it's a real good feeling.
Yeah, man, just to enjoy each other again, It's a real good thing, man.
Hey, they are in California. I don't know about other states, but they are trying to lift the jaywalking law, meaning if you get caught jaywalking, it's not a criminal act anymore.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So with that said, let's just hope, man, that a lot of the brothers, man, and sisters, and just people, period, that got caught up in the 3 strikes law,
right,
jaywalked,
right,
and because of their interaction with the police and how things were back then, well, not too long ago, but how things were, that they can uplift that, man, and set some of those cats free, man, who wasn't hardcore criminals.
And it's unfortunate with BS like that, man. You can never get that time back. That time that you lose with your family, man, over something crazy.
Yeah. Somebody asked us, speaking of family, somebody asked me, what was our channel about and what do we talk about? Well, as you guys know, we all talk about anything that deals with family. And that includes the trials and tribulations, the relationships, the letters, the family meetings that we have, the tributes that we give to the celebrities, the pet peeves. Everything that we do, ladies and gentlemen, has to do with family that has been put on the back burner for so long.
Right. That's the good, the bad, the ugly, the mental, the spiritual,
the psychopathic,
and the physical.
And the physical. Yep, the physical. We hit everything, ladies and gentlemen. So just, again, thank you so much for being a part of what we do. Let's get to this mailbox, brother.
Hey, man, that sounds good. Let's do it. Hello, Fokus family. I just want to tell you a little bit about my best friend, Miss Selfish Suzie. Every time we talk, every word that comes out of her mouth is me, myself, and I. It's always her husband, her job, her kids. When I try to talk about what's going on with me, she flips it right back to her. Even when we go to lunch or dinner, which we rarely do because of our busy lives, she always has to pick the location. Whenever I pick the place, she always has an excuse why we can't go there. She doesn't like the food, or they serve watered down drinks, or her ex goes to that bar, or her husband's baby mama eats at that restaurant. I'm just really getting tired of her selfishness, and I'm thinking about cutting off the relationship. The only reason I haven't is because I'm the godmother of her 2 beautiful daughters. What do you guys think? Crystal Livingston.
Well, Crystal, here's what you do with that situation. See, man, some people that we have in our lives, man, we love them to death, but they are just irritating. We love them dearly, man. They're just irritating. So what I do is I just limit the time that I spend with them. And as long as they don't do anything that's hardcore disrespectful towards me or do something shady, we cool. I just got to limit my time with you because you're a little bit too overbearing.
Yeah, and it's crazy, man. And she's saying that, you know, they rarely get to spend time together.
It'll be more rare.
Because they're really busy. But I can see where, too, you know, she don't want to kick her out of her life because, you know, she got the goddaughters and everything. And that's crazy. But, I mean, I haven't had anybody in my life personally, but I do know that there are a few people out there that I do know that talk about themselves. That's all they want to do is talk about themselves.
I've had those, man. And it's very, very, very draining. It is, man. Don't get me wrong. Love them. Love them to death. Scott, love him to death. But
it's all about Scott.
It's all about Scott, man. He looking at us right now. But you know what? Let me tell you what's cool about me and him.
Yeah.
I done told him about it. I said, man, when I'm around you, dude, I don't want to hear about you. And let's talk about us, bruh.
Right.
What you want to know what's going on with me? Don't you want to know about the Fokus Family Podcast? He don't want me knowing about that. He's talking about him.
It's like, yeah, I do, man, I do. But let me, anyway.
That's Scott. Yeah, but let me tell you something cool about Scott, though. He irritates the hell out of me. Love him dearly. But if I call him, he coming.
Right.
And vice versa. So it's just, it's not like, Crystal, that you don't love her or anything like that. Sometimes she's just so overbearing, you just can't deal with her stuff. And you may have to even limit that time. Some people are just good for phone conversations.
Yeah.
But everybody's told Scott this.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you've talked to her about this. And if you haven't, you do need to have that conversation with her.
Yeah, you need to talk to her.
And once you talk to her, have her try to repeat what you just said to her.
That's a good one. See if she's paying attention.
Exactly.
And since you guys are both females, if she's not paying attention, give her the Uncle Moses slap.
That sounds good, man.
What y'all think?
Hey, Crystal, thanks for the email, and hope things work out with you and Miss Selfish Suzie.
Hey, look, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, comment. What would y'all do in this situation?
Please.
Brother Tim, my friend in the South Bay, we had a nice conversation this morning. And she was telling me about the conversation that she was having with her friends. And the topic was being emotionally available for a relationship.
Okay.
And we were talking about how important it is to be that. All right. You got to be ready for a relationship. And I feel that people don't understand compromise. Mm-hmm. Everything's a compromise. I don't believe that relationship is so much work and it's this. I think, man, relationships are what we put into them.
Right.
All right.
Right.
And the minute that your relationship becomes a lot of work, I think there's a problem. You know, yeah. I mean, and I'm talking, you got to put in work every day. I don't think that's the way a relationship is supposed to be.
No, I don't think so either. And I think one thing that people don't do, and one reason that, not every reason, but one reason that they're not ready is because you have a lot of people who can't stand to be alone. And they constantly go from relationship to relationship to relationship. And sometimes they won't even end the relationship that they're in until they meet someone else to fill in that spot.
Also, I think that people have to be ready to receive love, man, when it really presents itself. A lot of things, see, we go through these relationships, y'all, and we see the signs at the beginning of the relationship that it's not for us. But what we do, man, we have these hopes this person is going to change. No, this person is not going to change. Mm-hmm. And I think that happens because we're in a different mindset, man. We want somebody so bad that we just accept a whole bunch of stuff. And when something real comes along, we're not there. We're not ready for it.
But Chuck, so many people they look at things like they look at time. Like, I don't have time for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we're here for way longer than what we think in our minds.
Right.
You know what I mean? That you have
right.
plenty of time to look at your life, look at what you want, and look deep into the person that you meet instead of rushing everything.
Right.
If
things build, man, just like what we're building. Everything it doesn't happen overnight. I think in order to be in a successful relationship, you have to be emotionally ready to try to understand that person.
Right.
To try to understand what makes that person tick. And then be emotionally ready for that person to give you what you need. A lot of people they have a barricade up, and the barricade is so strong and so thick nobody can penetrate.
But do you think it's more difficult when you're a person that's actually looking for a relationship period, instead of just allowing it to happen?
Yeah, I think anytime a person looks for a relationship, there's a lot of hurdles, man, that they're going to be jumped over. There's a lot of disappointments. There's a lot. When you set your mind out, I'm looking for a relationship.
Well, let me ask you a question. The longest tenured relationship that you were in,
mm-hmm.
Were you looking for a relationship at that time, or was that someone that it just happened?
Every failure of my relationship is because I was looking for one. Every single one. I didn't know my own needs, man. I really wasn't in tune with what I needed. I wasn't in tune with what I needed emotionally. I wasn't in tune with what I needed physically. I wasn't in tune with what I needed spiritually. I was totally lost of my own self. Yeah. I didn't know it. Mm-hmm. All right. Which made me make a lot of wrong turns, man. And I had this vivid imagination on what a relationship is supposed to be like. And it wasn't even realistic. Mm-hmm. It wasn't. Because I was emotionally, man, I wasn't there. When you wake up in the morning and you have a significant other that's worth it, when you wake up, you think about what can I do for that person that day. And it's the little things that you do, man. And again, you got to be ready to receive that person wanting to do it for you.
Right.
Everything is not cliche. There are some things that are genuine, but because a person is so closed up here, they can't receive it.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
What do y'all think? What do you think about being emotionally ready for a relationship?
Hey, Chuck, man, today on the pet peeves, man, this is something that you actually had brought to me a little while back, and I was thinking about it on the way to the studio today. And it's something that bothers me as well. This is kind of like a double pet peeve for both of us today.
Okay.
It's about respecting elders.
Very important.
In today's times, we have a lot of disrespectful youngsters that disrespect their elders today. And I mean, have you witnessed? Tell me about something that you witnessed.
I was in Walmart. I was in line, and I remember this lady, man. She had a little basket full of stuff, and this lady had to have been about maybe 75 years old, and she's pushing a basket. And this youngster, he with his little chick, they're going to the line. The lady was almost at the line. He's right there, and he's there. She's pushing a big ass cart full of stuff. And he's like this, come on.
And trying to rush and get in front of her?
He did. He got in front of her. And what I did was, I pulled his coattail about it. I said, hey, man, come on, bruh. Come on, young man. I said, but sometimes, man, you got to know how to come at these youngsters, man,
right,
to keep from having to whoop their ass. Hey, man, come on, man. You better than that. This lady, man, she could be your mom, man. How would you feel if somebody did that to your mom? Yeah. You right, man. You right. I said, man, check it out. Let her get in front of you and you get in front of me.
Right.
All I had, man, was a couple of garments. He was like, nah, man. It's brother, you let this lady go and you get and the thing about it, I could tell he was about to like take off and start talking shit.
Right.
I'm glad he didn't. But dude, I've seen so many different instances, man, when youngsters disrespect their elders. I know people right now with great mothers, man, great grandmothers, great grandfathers, and they talk to them like they trash.
Right.
I mean, I'm talking grandparents that took on them, brought them in, and check this out. Let me say this. Your grandparents, it is not their job to raise you. Your grandparents, they take you in because they love you. Your grandparents, they don't have to take you in. You are not their responsibility. They didn't make you. They didn't create you. They are not responsible for you. So when your grandparents take you in and you disrespect them, that really just goes to show what kind of piece of shit you are.
But you know what else too? It's another thing too. To mothers and fathers out there.
That's right.
I want to say two things. To the dads first. You know, you got to stop allowing your kids to talk to their mother.
Come on, man.
Any type of way.
Come on, man.
Without stepping in and saying something.
Come on, man.
Them. And also to you mothers that are not with the biological father. You got to stop your kids from allowing them to talk any type of way to your boyfriend or your significant other that you're with, and allowing them just to say anything that they want. Because even though that may not be their parent, they're still an adult, and they still need to stay in a child's place. And I think that we have too many parents that, like we talked about before, that try to be friends with their kids and allow them to say and do whatever they want to do. And it starts when they're really little because, oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's funny. Listen to what little Ray Ray said today.
Or look what Ray Ray in the toilet.
Look what little Keisha said today. And it ain't cool. It ain't cool at all.
When you got someone that comes in your life and they see that you have children and they decide to be in your life and want to spend their life with you, or however you guys want to call it, and they decide, because it's a decision, I'm going to not only be there for her, I'm going to definitely be a father or a mother to this child. And then you allow that child to disrespect that person that is helping you raise a child that's not even theirs.
Right.
All right. I've seen that too. I couldn't take it. I couldn't do it. I'm not going to do it. I am not going to be in somebody's life and they have a child and allow those children, big, small, whatever, to disrespect me. It's not going to happen.
Right.
But I see a lot of youngsters, man, but we in a different time, man. I guess the millennials, you want to call them, man. We in a different time, man, where respect is really on the back burner.
What we need James Evans.
We need James Evans
back with that belt.
Yes, we do.
We need to deliver the Big Mac to a lot of these butts out there.
Tell you this much. Wouldn't be a lot of youngsters running crazy right now if they all had a James Evans at the house. Tell you that right now. What y'all think about these days, man? What y'all think about the youngsters disrespecting the elders these days?
It ain't good times no more.
No doubt. Today, I'm going to bring you something that a lot of people don't want to. This subject, man, a lot of folks, they like to turn a blind eye to. All right. And then you got some folks, man, they get it. Okay. And that is meat. Okay. I'm not a meat eater. Okay. I don't never try to put my own beliefs or try to force no one into my lifestyle of what I put in my body. However, to the folks that want to take their health to another plateau and they are willing to listen, I will teach because of what I've learned in my own personal experiences. Here's what happens, man, and this is just the truth. You ever seen someone that they look tired? You can see that their skin is not clear. You can see that they don't look vibrant.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
A lot of times, man, they are chronic meat eaters. They consume a lot of dairy. And when you consume a lot of meat, your body has to work very, very, very hard to digest it. Okay. Your organs are working very hard to digest beef and pork and even chicken. Your body has to work to digest it. So as your body is pushing itself and it's trying to absorb all of this stuff, a lot of your organs, man, you can have organ failure. You can have that's when your blood pressure goes up. That's when, and now look, that's not the only thing that makes your blood pressure and kidney failure and organ failure. Trust me, there's more things out there, but we're talking about how your body has to work to digest meat. And in your colon, a lot of people don't like to talk about this, but in your colon, the meat is not fully digested. It sits there for a long, long time, man. And it turns into the fecal matter, man, that's in your colon and in your intestines that's just sitting there. It gets rotten. So a lot of people, that's when they may do a cleanse, and then they notice some things coming out their bodies, man, like worms and different. Oh yeah, brother, it's real. So when a person is a chronic meat, I have to have meat every day. Your body, best believe, the insides of your body is crying for help. Your body needs overhaul because you have abused your body so much with eating so many toxins.
Well, I will tell you, Chuck, that I'm guilty of that. I'm very guilty of that as far as eating meat, you know. And I know a few people in my wife and I's lives that have stopped eating meat. And like you said, it's nothing that anybody pushes onto anyone else.
Right.
But they have stopped eating meat because of just the things that you've just talked about.
Well, here it is, man. There's not a person that I know right now that said, hey, Chuck, I'm going to go on a meat fast. All right. I got a young man right now. I love this dude. And I'm going to say his name, Mr. Markel Norman. Love this cat. He is quick to go on a fast. He is quick to say, I'm not eating no meat for 30 days. And then he is quick for telling you exactly how it made him feel. I love that dude. Young man. Love that dude. Father, he got it together up here, man. Right. I love talking to Mr. Markel Norman. I love talking to him. Hey man, anybody that I've ever known that did a meat cleanse, meaning they backed up off of it for a minute.
Right.
They felt more energized. They felt more lively. They felt incredible, man, because their bodies, man, has finally gotten a break.
And I definitely think that's something that I think I'm willing to try, man, because like you said, I've been feeling a lot of, sluggish, lately.
Oh, we can fix that.
And definitely because I don't get a chance to really exercise with being so much going on right now, as much as I would love to. I do it, but not enough. And like you said, with the addition of eating the meat, it's just slowing me down. So, you make a lot of good points right there. And it's also been said to me by a few other people that have stopped.
Right.
So that's something me and my wife have been talking about. So,
remember what I do, man. Remember what I do, brother. Remember me and my credentials and what I do, man. Being a holistic nutritionist, brother, I've helped quite a few people, man, turn their lives around, man. And I want to help you. If you want the knowledge, I will give you all the knowledge that I have, and I have resources. I got a brother right now. His name is Monk. I got a brother right now. His name is Vegan Cat. These guys, man, are hardcore, man, when it comes to their health and their nutrition, man.
And it's never too late.
It's never too late, all right? Never, ever, ever live to eat. Always eat to live. Always. So if you want to know the knowledge, you can send me an email. Go to chucklounge.com. Subscribe to it. Let me know what you need, and I will send you any information that I can.
Yeah, send us your comments and questions, and let us know what's going on with you.
No doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of the family.
And remember to hit that like and subscribe button because it's not blood related, it's love related.
That's right, Tim. So look, if you have letters, you have questions.
We have answers and we have suggestions. So send your letters and questions to onefokusfamily@gmail.com.
And don't forget, we load up a new segment every Monday and every Friday at 6 p.m. I'm Chuck Lounge.
And I'm Tim B.
And remember, family only keeps us strong. Till next time.